Morning guys,
It's got a worm on it.
welcome back to the channel. It's a Wednesday morning, 7:30, and we've got a busy day at work. Tom carved this beautiful pumpkin out for me from my front door, as it is Halloween season. So I've got a few beautiful decorations on the door.
I'm going to put it down now.
Yeah, I'm going to take you with me today. Got a couple of horses to shoe, just a vlog day in life kind of style. I'm off to meet my dad, Simon. Going to do a little interview with him and shoot some horses with him and take you on the whole adventure with us, yeah. It'll be pretty fun. I'm pretty tired today.
It's a bit
Weather's
wet.
looking a bit grim.
It's a bit wet.
Back's a little bit sore. I don't want to keep Malone in because I'm a bit
He
moaning
always
in the morning.
does.
But let's go. We need to sort the van out and get cracked on. Right, so we're on our way to the first yard. I've got one horse to shoot here. Then at the second yard I've got 5 trims and a full set, I think. But we'll find out when we get there. And at the third call, the third call is where I'm going to meet Papa Wolf and help him do his yard.
So we're at the first yard now. This is Cara. Cara loves a treat. There you go. She's a good girl. Just about to do a full set on her. Yeah. Let's get into it.
So this is Rain. She is 17 months and she's a lovely little mare. I'm going to be looking after while she's yelling at the minute. And this is Charlotte, one of my wonderful clients. Today's her first trim, but by looking at her feet, she does walk around with a lot of hard standing, doesn't she?
She does now, yeah.
You know, to say she's never had a trim, there's not a right lot to do here. What I'm going to do is just gather the hoof up a little bit, take these sharp edges off. You'd never forget her name.
Not on a
Rain.
day like today.
Probably British name, isn't it? Rain, because it's always rain. It's important when the babbies that we check them and making sure their foot balance is correct, as all the bones above the foot are growing. And so it's important they've got a nice stable base below their bone column, so they get the best outcome for their conformation. This was what we would just call gathering them up. Right, and that's all she needs.
That's that.
I just loosened it off and then we'll just pull it towards the toe. And that's how you just get the shoe off slowly but surely. I loosened it, but it doesn't feel very loose. Feels like it could have been on for another 10 months. That's a lie. Round the white line. There you go. Dirt's pretty much all gone. Then you can just get your wire brush, so you don't ruin your ass. She hasn't got much salt to come out. You don't want to take too much out or they go sore even though they've got shoes on. So that'll do. And then a little bit on the frogs because she's only got small frogs. Just a nice little clean up. Just like that. That'll do. Get all these straggly bits off. So what I'd do with these is I'd nip the toe and come out about here, and then because the heels aren't that high, you can just rasp them instead of nipping them. And I ain't got the best of nippers, so not yet anyway. So we're just going to do a back feet now. I've trimmed the fronts, it's onto the backs. I use a stand because I've only I've only got little legs. I love this muddy season. And pull towards the toe.
Shoes here, she is a size 2 Libero concave. Concave shoe has a lot more grip than your traditional 3/4 fulled, so like flat metal. Cara does a lot of road work, don't you, Charlotte?
Yes.
On her. So this type of shoe just provides a lot more grip when they're hacking on roads. We'll also put road pin in, which is tungsten, and it doesn't wear. So as our shoe starts to wear away, it gets slipperier and slipperier, but the pin becomes more prominent and will grip to the surface and stop this lovely horse from slipping. We've got this lovely new powerful fire. Monster. Well, Tom turned it on the other day and left my box in the van, and it has nearly disintegrated all the time. To be honest though, I kind of like it because I've got a bit better grip now, Tom. Every cloud, like flipping burgers. It's all about getting the temperature just right. It's that hot, you don't need to hit it too hard. You just massage it gently with your hammer. I don't know why that sounds so sus. Does that sound sus? Give it a few little love taps. Morning! I like to give my outside a little mark so Tom doesn't get confused when he's putting road pins in. First time fit. It is a first time fit because as you were all the time you start to remember your horse's feet shapes in your head. Good girl, that's it. There we go. It's a nice trim that, Tom. Good girl, Cara. That's it, darling. That's it. Good girl. What's he sat down for?
I do a lot around here, Sam.
I love a good burn. I don't like to trim my feet too hard. I like to leave a little bit of foot on to really burn my shoe in, really seal the deal. Good girl, Cara. Perfect, good girl, that's it. You can see there where my heels are. That's what we're looking for. Centre of section. Nice little bit of room for the horse to grow to over the shoeing cycle. It's really important that it doesn't fit too tight, as we'll run into complications later down the route.
It's a hard night, it's a hard night. Deserve a kisses. Yeah, kiss. Dude, you did again, dude.
Let me lick the lollipop.
Oh, hey, girl, don't use that.
Good girl, Cara. That's a good girl. We're like a good girl here at SW Farriers, don't it, Tom?
Indeed, we do.
Good girl, Cara. You got like a nice sander and new foil, Tom. Please.
Yeah, no worries. Ready, Cara? Action, ready? Action. Ready for this. Breathe. Take a breathe.
Cara's finished. I'm going to apply this to Farrier hoof skin to give that crispy shine. It's a really good product this time of year. It's always raining and it stops hoofs from getting too oversaturated, but still gives them a consistent moisture content throughout their hoof wall, salt and frog. Also keeps fungus and bacteria away with the copper that is added to the mix. Now I'm just going to apply it to her feet. She's got a pretty foot. It'll give it a right nice sheen. I like to use a sponge. Just makes it pop. Good girl, Cara. You can't use a brush though. So that's something I think I should definitely work on in the future, to have something that comes with it that you can apply. Good girl, there you go. She's being a good girl. But that's it here. That's it, guys. Now we're finished at this yard. We're going to put Cara back to bed, pack up, jump in the van and make his way to call number 2 of the day. If anyone would like some hoof skin, link will be down below in bio. Description. So we're on his way to the second call of the day with my lovely apprentice Thomas.
Abuse.
Don't do that to you, do we, mate?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
So the next call is just 5 trims, as the full set they had, they were looking after. It was a racehorse that was come.
Makes sense, that's us.
It was a racehorse they were looking after, but it's gone back to where it come from basically. So I don't need to shoot it.
That's alright.
Which I'm 40 minutes late already, so it does me a favour really that the full set's not there. So it's just 5 barefoots. They are for 2 lovely ladies. We'll introduce you to them when we arrive. I'm about 12 minutes away, 4.5 miles. The beauty of my round is I don't have a lot of long drives. I try to avoid travelling so much, or I plan my routes as optimally as possible, because when we are travelling we are working, and when we aren't working we are earning. So this is a business. Although I do love it, it needs to make money. That's why you need to work hard, Thomas.
I do work hard.
He does work hard.
Work my ass off for this company.
Oh, I thought you said something else then.
No.
But yeah, we are en route there now. Also, the third yard is where we'll meet my dad. Ooh. And I will introduce you to the boss where this journey started. He taught me everything I know, and I will always be in his debt.
Right guys, that's enough waffle from our Samuel. He's talked too much. Time to move on to the next yard.
So we've arrived now at the second yard of the day. We've got 6 barefoots to do here. This is Wilbur and William. So we're gonna get cracked on here. They do a little bit of riding and just horsing around, don't you? Right, so let's see what we're working with here. Lauren just left us a nice little bit of field in the foot. Snigger in the background over there. So how often are you out in Wilbur at the minute?
Twice a week.
Just a couple times a week. So yeah, when we're trimming an horse that's in work and it's barefoot, it's important that we leave as much foot as we can. It's got a nice healthy sole here, so I don't want to scoop that out with my knife. Take its edge off. We do you. Again, just gathering it up. Take some sharp edges off. You see how he's already walking quite heavily on this side, so I'm not going to touch that. Let's see what Tom's up to over there, right?
So William, as you can tell, he doesn't have that much foot on, but he grows a lot of toe. Probably due to because he had laminitis before. But he's wearing the inside of his foot down more than the outside. So you don't really want to touch this. I've just given it a slight roll, and I'm just gonna take more of this outside, make it more medium lateral balanced.
So weird. Wilbur's back feet, because he's in a bit of work, he's doing a pretty good job of looking after him himself. So I don't really need to do what with these. Mother Nature is looking after him for him pretty well. All I would just do is take again the sharp edge off of here. Just make sure this white line's free of any stones. You don't want any debris or stones to get stuck down the white line here, as it'll track up, cause cracks and abscesses. So I'm just making sure that's nice and clean for him, which it is. And yeah, Lauren's going to be happy because she's saving some pennies here because they don't need trimming.
So as you can see here, I haven't really touched the medial side of the foot because he's wearing more of this outside down. So this side was higher. So I wouldn't.
He's wearing his foot medially more than the outside.
I've just said that.
No, you said he's wearing his outside down.
No, I didn't. I said this is lateral. So as you can see here, his medial side is wearing down more than his lateral side. So what I've done is I've left his medial side. I ain't touched it as much. I've given it a little clean up, but I've taken more off this lateral side because it's imbalanced. I've also given it a good roll because it helps with a breakover when the horse is moving. But yeah, all good. But yeah, sorted.
Just dressing, I'd take some foot, I'd dress him dorsally because obviously because of laminitis his toes stretched.
I know.
Dress it forward. See, with barefoot usually I wouldn't dress hoof walls forward as you want it to be nice and strong, but in William's case, due to the laminitis, he has some stretching, which means he needs his toe dressing forward. So we're getting him nice lined up for us. So we'll go at. Lauren likes us to not mess around. She likes to get the job done as quick as possible. You know, I don't mind that. So this is the next client. Lauren, what's this one called again? Margos. Argos. Pablo. This is Pablo. Pablo. By the sounds of his name, he's a long way from home. Yeah, these feet do need a little bit more TLC. You can just see the chipping and stretching a little bit. But not a lot. And this horse is not, Pablo's not in a lot of work.
No, I don't do all the field on them.
Yeah, so he just walks around the field eating grass. So he just needs a little bit off. Just a touch off this heel. So do you. Just take the flappy bits off. Because he is a thoroughbred, his hooves are a lot softer because of his breed, and they tend to just, I mean, thoroughbred feet tend to just, oh, we didn't like that, to like run forward. They're quite flat, so they don't need a lot of foot cutting off the bottom. It's more about gathering them up, putting a nice bevel on them.
He loves a good fidget. Gets a bit annoying, it does. But it's horses for you.
You know, it just does break your heart a little bit. Rasping muddy feet. But this time of year, you can't escape it. Lauren leaves them out full time as well, don't you? So this is Big T, last but not least. He's a Frisian cross sports horse, and just like Wilbur, he is in quite a lot of regular work. He maintains his hoofs quite well through being barefoot. That's pretty cool to see for a big horse. Let's get him picked out and see what we're dealing with. It is important barefoot to take that less is more approach. In my opinion, if it doesn't look like it needs it, leave it alone. You don't want to start chopping stuff off. And you can make them really uncomfortable really quickly. Yeah. Outside foot there. Come on buddy, stand on it for me. If you look at the outside of his foot, there, and the inside of his foot, it's a lot shorter on this side. So we'll have to keep an eye on him, because he could potentially need a set of shoes putting on, but we don't really want to do that. We don't want to do that.
I'm almost done now with this little one. I'm just rounding it up, giving it an edge so it don't crack. And then that's me done. I'm done.
Right, that was nice and easy. The second yard's finished now. We did 5 trims, 6 trims. We had one of them, like big boy over there, he didn't need trimming. We're gonna have another look at his feet when I come back, when he's due next. Potentially might have to put horseshoes on him if they've got worse, because the problem is with him, he's wearing his hooves quicker than he's growing them because he's in a lot of work, which is a good thing. What about your feet, Tom? How are they?
Absolutely great.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, full of enthusiasm. So we've had a little emergency call on the way to the 3rd yard. So we've had to divert here because we've got a little yearling, Starry, and she is quite lame at the minute. We suspect a potential abscess, don't we, Tom? So we're gonna, on this left foray, she's not happy, so we're gonna pick it up and have a look. So, after investigating Starry's foot and giving it a good little clean up, we found that the abscess is there, like you see, on this corner band here, it's inflamed. So she doesn't like that. Look, do you want to look at her? You can see it. Oh, it's quite puffy and stretched there. And look. Don't like that, do you, darling? No. Hey. Don't like that. So we need to get that wrapped up. And hopefully it'll burst in the next coming days. In here. You can see it there, the fluids underneath the corriband there. She's not unhappy bunny, are you, darling? Hey. So it'll be causing her quite some discomfort, the build up of the pressure there. I was hoping I could get it to burst myself there, but it's not quite ready. And being where it is, it's highly sensitive, so we can't dig that out. See, if it was in her foot, I'd be able to just drain it for her. That won't be there, will I? No, I'll stop touching. Pretty girl there, yeah. So I'm going to run around and clean her feet out because I haven't seen her for quite a while, to be honest. So I'm going to just dress her feet for her now today, and we'll get that wrapped up, and hopefully it will burst for her in the next sort of 24 hours and she'll feel instant relief. But we're glad we have found what the problem is, and that we can put her back to bed and we will get to the next yard. So after that little emergency call there, we are on our way to the 3rd/4th yard where we're going to meet my dad. This yard's called Rakes Hall and I shoe there every Wednesday. We have like a board there, everyone writes their horses' names on. There's probably about 100 horses on the yard. So every Wednesday we've got quite a busy day. Sometimes we can do 3 or 4, sometimes we can do 10 or 12. I kind of find that a little bit stressful, but it's the way my dad's always run it. I myself would probably steer towards a more booked system, but that's how he's always run it. They just write the names on the board and we do whatever they tell us to do. But for me personally, I would rather have everyone's horses booked in so I always knew what I was doing when I was doing it, as it can be hard to schedule the day generally when you have to sometimes deal with a lot or sometimes not enough, because if you get to the yard there's 2 a shoe, you've got your hands in your pockets all day. You want to be getting other people's horses in, but then again, if you book other people in morning and afternoon but you turn up to the yard at 11 and there's 12 to shoe, you're knackered. You're absolutely knackered. You can't get through them. So that's the only downside to that system. Definitely going to update it once our Simon steps down, but might be a little while for that. A little while off that yet. But you like race all days, huh?
Sometimes.
It's a good yard, good fun. I love it. I've grown up on it. I really do enjoy going to the yard. There's a wide variety of horses. Never a dull moment. Like I say, it's nice to have the regular work. You never worry about, I mean, this job generally, you never worry about work. There's always too much work. Too many horses to shoe. You agree? Definitely. Yeah, we're about 20 minutes off. 7 miles. I thought Tom was going to say so. We'll see you when we get there. First things first though, before we get to the yard, I need a cup of coffee. So that only means one thing, doesn't it, Tom?
No, that's the wrong style.
It's not McDonald's, we're at Starbucks. We get a nice little bit of caffeination.
Caffeination?
Caffeination?
In the urination.
What? From Starbucks. What, you getting some kind of like typical white girl drink, Tom?
Yeah, I am.
You're gonna get a frappe macchiato
No, I'm gonna get a...
with 3 shots of extra cream and 2 vanillas.
Caramel.
I'm a black coffee guy.
Latte, mate.
I'm just a black coffee man. And what do you want, Tom?
I have a caramel latte with cheese toasty, please.
And a caramel latte with a cheese toast, eh? There's your skinny hacker.
Thank you, Sam. I know.
Cheers, thank you, mate. Cheers, buddy, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. All right, well, Janice, I'll if you remind me, then we'll get it sorted.
Feeding this lad cost me a fortune. It's just blown 20 bar in Starbucks, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not hard to do because Starbucks is absolutely brutal at charging for coffee. Scandalous. 40 quid a black coffee, what's that about? But he's coming in here now and decides he wants even more, do you? Huh? You know what I mean? Can't say I don't look after him. Because he spends 50 quid a day on food. I think I'm just going to go with the bottle of water. I think I'm just going to get a bottle of water, mate.
Get that for you, Mum.
Yeah, that is funny, isn't it? 18 years old and he still uses mum jokes. Tom's bought himself a pizza. I've gone for the protein bar.
It's not a sliced pizza, actually. It's a... It looks fucking good, is what it does. It's pure greatness.
I'll tell you what that is, that's heartburn central.
And a coffee.
So we've now arrived at the 3rd yard of the day. Well, technically 4th because we had that little emergency seater. And we have got to the lovely Wakes Hall. And I'm going to introduce you guys to my dad now. Come meet Simon. Come say hello. This is Papa Wolf.
Hello, you alright?
You can tell that I've got my mum's looks, can't you? But yeah, this is my dad Simon. He's been shoeing horses for how long have you been shoeing, Dad?
40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
Yeah, he trained me, taught me everything I know. Love it, don't you, Dad? His back's giving up on him now though, he hasn't got long left, have you?
No.
Still be able to cling on as long as he has.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to happily retire.
Yes.
So am I, Simon.
You have a long way to go.
I won't be doing 40 years.
So the first horse we're going to see is Irene. Now I showed her for the first time last time, was a challenge, but her feet were quite broken up, that's why she needs some shoes on. See these gaps here. This time we'll get a better end result, as last time they were quite broken up, so we'll get on with it, and hopefully she's going to be a good girl today, because last time she were a handful.
Right, so this is Ragnar, and as you can tell, Ragnar's got 2-inch toe, plenty to cut off, so it's going to take me a bit longer like, but yeah, we don't mind. He's usually good, to be fair. Clearly haven't seen him for a while.
She was a little bit unsure what was going on last time. I'm sure this time should be every bit better for us. You still see that there's not a lot of toe there. Frogs are really long. You always see them grow a lot, well, swell a lot when the weather's like this. Good girl, it's alright. Not going to make a fuss when we burn on, because she wasn't keen on the smoke last time either. So she's relatively new to me, this horse. I've only seen her once before. She's pretty sweet really, she's just a bit shy. About getting it done, aren't you? Because that toe's pretty thin, I'm going to skip the first nail and use my second toenail. Good girl, look at this. You've been so much better last time. So much better. Good girl, that's it. Shoes are right, mate. Gotta come on for my new truck. Got had enough of this one. We've got both shoes nailed on now, and what a difference to last time. Shoes actually really good. Tom's now just going to clench up, and you can already see. We'll show you a finished product, but yeah, that gap's a lot better. So much better. So much
You two are getting in my personal space.
I don't like it. Now we've got her out of the way. That's the first one down. I'm going to crack on with the beautiful Ragnar. He's a very pretty lad out here. Beautiful. But yeah, let's get to it. This is way overdue. I'm going to have to tell the owner. She can't leave him this long. They're way overdue. Good lad, Ragnar. Good boy. Ragnar. Good lad. Good boy.
Much foot on it.
Good call, Tom. Start doing some college work.
I'm booked next Monday, you know.
He's not really doing his work at college. Tell him off, guys.
That's a lie, guys.
His college student was telling us.
That's a lie, though, innit?
He's not been doing his work.
That's a lie because I have been doing it. Sam just likes to be a big wind up in things.
Oh yeah.
Like I've just been talking.
No,
to
apparently he's done. No, apparently he's done it. He's just not uploaded it.
That is exactly what it is. Thank you very much. Sam don't believe me. Because he never used to do his work anyway.
I always got it in. I always got it done.
Yeah.
I always delivered.
What do you think I'm doing?
Nah, I had a lot of fun at college. Good times. So you can see here, the gap's improved so much. She actually has a good bit of toe now, and they actually look like hooves. So I'm pleased with that.
Simon, I hope you boot your son right in teeth, not come out. What do you want?
Nail them on with 5 complicates.
I need them to cook you. Swear to God, mate.
Yes, you can have them, Tom.
Fucking hot, then.
Well,
Good lad, Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Ragnar. So I'm 31. I've been shoeing horses 16 years, and I still clench up for my dad. A 16-year apprentice I've been. Let me helping him out. This is below my pay grade really, but that's
We're all equal around here.
not just the apprenticeship, it would have cost it. It was what it cost me to feed you as well.
Tell you what,
Couldn't have asked for a better son. So Dad, what made you want to be a farrier?
Well, when I was a lad, when you're watching telly, there were not but Clint Eastwood or cowboys really on television. So
Yeah.
I went to started riding when I think I was 8, 7 or 8, and then there were a farrier that used to come and shoot horses. And then as I got older, I used to help him a bit when I was a teenager. And then from there on, I wanted to do the profession, but it took me a long time to find an apprenticeship. And that was when I was probably 21, I think I started my apprenticeship.
In the 60s?
But I'd been doing it from a young age, probably when I was about 18. I won't go into getting caught.
Yeah, do it, why not?
And then I was 25 when I was qualified.
So Dad, what was I like as an apprentice?
Difficult. he worked hard and went in the workshop a lot of evenings, kept himself busy. It was a bit of a bugger at college, but he got through eventually. He was a good lad. Yeah, he worked hard.
That was good.
And he liked being educated by other farriers as well. He learnt lots of different people. I said that's the right way to go. Learn a lot of different
Knowledge
people.
is power.
Yeah, and that's how it's ended up being.
He's
still ain't as good as me though.
Yeah, we had a few rows there, man.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
It's harder when your family and work colleagues are.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed my apprenticeship. I was really lucky. Oh, it was really lucky.
Sam thought he was qualified in his second year. he wanted to take over the business.
Yeah. I wanted to run before I could walk. That was what I wanted to do. I did remember that. So, Dad, what do you think of me doing the social media and YouTube stuff?
I think it's very good, but it's above me. I don't understand it. But it looks good. It's educating other people about the profession. I think it's showing what we do as a career to a lot of people that don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's an enjoyable, hard work, but enjoyable job. You're always somewhere different. You've got a different customer to deal with all the time. Yeah. Whether you like them or not.
No, we have a good bunch. We're quite lucky. Yeah. But yeah, we do love what we do, don't we? Sometimes. Come on, Tom, I want to ask you a question.
Hey, look.
So, Dad, what do you think of Tom's apprenticeship? Do you think he's a good lad?
I think he's doing really well. Really well.
Truthfully, assignment.
Was he better than me as apprentice?
He's all of a sudden he just seems to have taken control of the job. Everything's fitting in, and it's making sense to him, and he's being able to do the job now. It just needs to do a bit more. So
way to ruin it.
Anyway, as I was saying, he's hard working. He's got the ability. He's got the skill. It just needs all to come together. Right, lads, it's time for me to go home. It's time for my dinner, and you lads can carry on.
Now, this is the horse number 6. Yossi, you might have seen him before. I've done some good videos with him. He's another one of my personal favourites. He's a good boy. He's a beautiful thing, ain't he, mate? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, I'm going to get him out. He's a commercial driving horse, so he wears his shoes exceptionally fast. I'm going to pull him out, get a new set of shoes on him. I think I only shot him 3-4 weeks ago, but already he has worn them because he's a very hard working boy, ain't you? Good lad. We actually shot Yossi on the channel. We did a YouTube video about it about 3 weeks ago, I think. But you can see, look, already how thin that is there. You can tell how much work he does. It's knackered. Let me pull it off. Look how heavy he moves on this side. Look.
That was inch behalf. That's bad. 3 weeks inch behalf.
This is your shoe, Tommy, isn't it? Oh.
Every day, though.
Yeah, they work hard. Definitely earns his brass.
3 weeks is proper short time, isn't it?
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, put that in it.
Sam's shoe when it's come off, you see how it's level. But I think my side is, I don't know it. My side's more knackered on outside, but I think that's because he clearly works harder on the right side. So that's why he's worn it down a bit more, you know what I mean?
Here we are, we've got Jill today. We're about to put 4 new shoes on. It's only a youngster. I think it's probably been shot about 4 times, but it's not bad, it's quiet. I'm not 100% sure how old it is, but to me it looks about 6. But we'll see how we go.
Good lad, Yossi.
Good lad. Good boy, that's it. Avista.
What's that using there, Tom?
SW hoof.
SW hoof what?
Hoof skin, my friend.
Even checking out, you having a look, bud? That's a lot of them.
Wagwan guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're out here train spotting today.
It's alright, it's got a fair bit of wall anyway.
Plenty of wall, Sam. I thought I said fives.
You're not pull them off, is it, Tom?
Well, but the fucking big difference in driving back and seven, isn't there?
This having fronts on? This having a full set?
When I say threes, you'll put fives in.
Tom, you having fun, mate?
It's cold, wet, rainy.
So there we go, we've wrapped up brakes all, which is the biggest call of the day. We now have to go to a small yard to do a pair of fronts and I think a trim on the little pony. Right, some laminitis, sorry I'm seeing my lunch as well. And then we have to put 2 lost shoes on, which is the biggest thorn in my backside, lost shoes. I mean, don't lose that many, but weather's changed, rain's coming down, the fields are muddy. I lost 2 or 3 at the weekend, and I'm an extremely busy Farriers, so I'm always fully booked. The only time I can put lost shoes on really is at the end of the day. Unfortunately, when horses lose shoes, I always have to go back and put them back on. Which didn't happen, but it's just part of the game. I mean, it doesn't happen a lot. Serious shoe, like a lot of horses, it doesn't happen that much. But in the winter, when the weather changes like this, it does happen significantly more. So, see you later, Terry. So yeah, we've got 3 more yards to go yet, but what, it's only 20 to 3, we've got loads of time. Haven't we, Tom?
Yeah.
So we're at yard number 5 now, and this is the lovely Phoenix. I only shod this horse 2 weeks ago, and she has decided to pull off her hind shoe. By the looks of that, she's just having a lot of fun out in the field, a little bit too much fun, and I'm not sure how, but she has stood on her, well, most likely she stood on her foot and pulled the shoe off.
How's your day been, Tom?
Shit. Let's put Cinderella's slipper back on. Come on, princess. Up you come. That's a good girl. Put her back to bed. Right, now we've got to go to the next yard where we actually have to put another lost shoe on. So, and then we're done. We're not had a bad day today. I think it's a lost shoe or a loose shoe, one of the two, but it's only 10 minutes around the corner, so it's not a big deal.
Hi guys, I'm gonna go catch horses. Don't know where they are. Got something on my head, so we'll go find them. Who knows? Slip on my ass and fall. How do we get out? Let's get you this head collar on, sweetie. Hey, up, Foxy Loxy. How we doing? Wah, there you go. Right, come on then. Let's go bring you in. Let's get your toesies done.
We just do all this hard work whilst the big man sits in the van.
I had to call clients, obviously. Right, so we are joined by the beautiful Rose. She also had lost a shoe like a couple of days ago. Just look, I mean, as you can see, the feet are real muddy and wet. Not going to do well. I mean, we lost 2 back shoes, which, to be honest with you, it doesn't happen. They don't really lose a lot of back shoes because horses, like I said earlier, lose shoe through interference. Now most of the time they will catch the front shoe with the back foot as they're running around, running up and down hills, galloping, etc. Good girl, Rose. Can't believe how muddy and wet it is. Right, there we go, that's done. Rosie's hind shoes back on. She can go back out and eat some grass. I'm gonna just jump in back in the van now and we'll talk about how today went. So there we have it, guys. It was an action-packed day. We went to quite a few yards. We saw abscesses, we saw ponies, we saw 16-hand Frisian stallions,
rowdy boy,
shoes, trims, and you met my dad, who is a lovely fella, and you can see where you get I get the good looks from.
I think it's more your mum's side, that mate.
But yeah, he's a lovely man, and I literally owe him everything because I wouldn't be the man I am today without him. And
that's so emotional.
But we persevered. I mean, the weather has been grim today. It's been wet and miserable, but we still had a smile on our face, didn't we?
Sometimes.
We got to mess around with his new camera. We've got a GoPro now.
A GoPro?
GoPro.
It's died now, though.
And we should be able to introduce some better shots and angles to you guys of his trimming, etc.
POV.
So look forward to the future of this channel. I can't believe how many subscribers we've got now. I'm so grateful for that. I never thought we would have so many so soon. I really enjoy sharing all the content of the day with you guys and the job and the passion I have for it. So that wraps up today's video. I hope you like this sort of style of day in the life. And don't forget to like and subscribe because I have a target now where I would really like to hit 100k subs before the end of the year. I think we could do it, so it does mean a lot. If anyone is watching who isn't subscribed, please subscribe. Me and Tom would appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. I love you, bye.
See ya!